Oh, no. Oh, I was too slow. I was too slow. My bad. My bad. Come through, Clementine. Come through. Okay, grab it. Come on. Ah. Oh. Right. Fuck him out. Oh. Push. You got to push. Hey, you got to push it, push it, push it, push it, push. Hey.
What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to A Connection TV. Subscribe, baby. Also, check out my two new channels, A Connection TV 2 and ACTV Games. When you go through those channels, subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell.
All right, so am I wrong by saying that I don't apologize? I don't apologize. I don't apologize. I didn't want the champions, and I still don't want them. Like, I still don't. But I have to deal with it because they're here. They're not going anywhere. I like Darrell because he seems like he has a good, good head on his shoulders. I like CT. I like Carl Maria. Yeah. I mean, Laurel's okay. She was never really vindictive or conniving on her season. I don't really care about Zach because of what he did to Jenna, and I don't really care about Bananas. You already know that. But I mean, if we have to deal with the champions, and we have to deal with the champions, we just have to deal with it. So this particular episode of the challenge, Invasion of the Champions, is called Underdog Eat Underdog World. And when we left off, Amanda and Shane had one, and Sylvia and Nelson had one, and Toya and Anthony had to bite the bus, bite the bullet, bite the bus, bite the bullet. So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I'm happy that Nelson is on, and I'm happy that Shane was able to stay on. So I'm happy for the last four, except for Sylvia. I wanted LaToya to be here instead of Sylvia, but it seems like that thing that she did is biting her in the ass. Yep. Because it ain't all about saving y'all asses no more. So, it is what it is. But they go back to the shelter, and like I said in the last review, that particular situation was so awesome to watch, how they were all happy and just feeling great and stuff. They're getting into the oasis. It was a beautiful situation. So at the first challenge, the champions walk in, and I just couldn't for the life of me understand why the champions are walking in like they were gods. Like, it reminded me of Gladiators. Do y'all remember Gladiators? Oh my God, I used to watch that show all the time. I used to always want the underdogs to beat the Gladiators, but the Gladiators had some phenomenal people that could compete. Yeah, but it just seemed like they were just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here, hear us roar. Like, there were the Terminators, and it was a mess. It was a mess. I mean, 8 people, Darrell won, 4 challenges. Bananas won 6. Camilla won 1, which I don't really understand why she's even here, because she won 1, which is 1. Carl Maria won 1. Laurel, CT, Zach. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. So we're watching this, and all of the underdogs are kind of like shaking. Like, they're all like, oh, shit, Bananas. Oh, shit, CT. Oh. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, these dudes are old. Well, CT is older, is a father now. Darrell's a father, older. You know what I'm saying? So their mental makeup is just not the same. Once you have kids, it's just, you become more responsible. At least we would hope, i.e., Tony, who doesn't drink anymore or who's walking the straight and narrow. So, that pussy did that to him. You know what I'm saying? I guess that has the power to, I guess. But it's just interesting watching them just stare down the champions like, woo. The winning jackpot is $350,000, which is an amazing jackpot to split amongst people. Hopefully it's not a situation again where we like pin up the underdogs against the champions or whatever, and the last session of the challenge they're partnered up, and Bananas ends up playing Sarah again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really hoping that this is a completely different game, and it seems like this is gonna turn out to be a completely different game, because throughout this particular challenge, first of all, it's 6 versus 4. It's already like y'all better win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better win already. The 6 Underdog girls demolished the 4 champion women. And it's a no-brainer. There's 2 more people over the 4 of us. Period. There's no way that these girls are going to win. And no matter how tough Cara Maria is, how tough Laurel is, how tough Camilla thinks she is, they lost miserably. Not 1 point. But then we get to the dudes, and I was so excited watching these guys go at each other. You got CT, Zach, and Bananas, and Darrell. I can't really name Darrell like that because I haven't seen him in forever. But you got 4 of the hardest working champions, or the toughest champions to beat, and they really showed why they are champs. They really showed their athleticism, their ability to be physically fit and demolish, because 4 dudes took down 6 well physically fit guys. Minus, you know, well, I'm not even going to call it. Shane is physically fit. He can do his thing. But you got people like, what's his name? Corey on there. Nelson. Dario got some size, got some weight. Tony got some size, got some weight. And then you got what's his name? Andrew, Hector, Zach. I'm bad with names. I'm so terrible with names. But yeah. Hunter. Yes. Sorry. I just... I swear I be having brain farts. It'd be really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. But I'm honestly really liking this fight. And they get 2 on them real fast. And the champions are upset. You know what I'm saying? But the champions come back. They come back. And you know, it was so cool. It was so cool because let me drop down the score knowledge. So Ashley gets the first pick for the girls. Then it was Nicole, then Ashley gets the 3rd pick. Ashley ends up being the one that has to throw somebody in elimination because she got the first goal. She got the first point. Then the men, Dario gets the first point. CT was bleeding. Corey got the 2nd point. Then Darrell gets the first point for the vets, and the Bananas get the 2nd point. And then Tony ends up getting the last point for the guys, and they end up winning. When Zach was down on the ground because freaking, was it Nelson? Nelson knocked him in the balls. Like, that's not something to easily come back from. These dudes went at it. It was blow for blow, toe to toe, hardcore physical action, period, point blank. There was no holds barred. Like, they really went at it. It was so intense to freaking watch. And CT's commentary was hilarious when he was like, yo, you grab the ball and then all of a sudden they like multiply. He was like, it was like a pack of hyenas just hitting on you. Like that was one of the best challenges in a long time. Like physical hardcore challenges. Minus the one with Kayla and the chick that she had to get rid of, Maria, I think her name was Marie, when she went through elimination and they had to hit it hard. Like it was so great to watch. So at the end of this challenge, TJ Lavin is like, listen, Ashley, you got to pick somebody to go. Ashley picks Tony to go into elimination, and Dario picks Sylvia to go into elimination. Girl, egg on your face, girl. Egg on your face, girl. Egg on your face. Like, what do you mean? Like, and she was completely blindsided, but he was like, oh, because she was last, then, you know, it is what it is. That's what we're going to do. I'm like, okay. I like, whatever. Just say I want to pick her because I want to pick her. But at the end of the day, Sylvia, you cannot trust anybody in this house. That's why the only thing that you should feel like you have is friends. That's why your friends kind of stick together for the most part. I mean, you definitely gotta win some challenges and prove yourself, but friends should definitely stick together. It seems like in this particular challenge, they get to the house. Camilla's upset that she is not getting a bed or some shit. I don't even know how they have the room set up. But, you know, eventually when people get kicked out, they're going to lose their bed. So I guess that was their whole point, to try to figure out and try to pin them up against each other and see what's going to go on. But Camilla's like, no, I'm sleeping here. And Banana's like, no, that's Zach's bed. That's Zach's bed. Then Zach's get on post-confessional. And he's just like, the only time you should be with a woman is when you get married and you're forced to be with a woman. Women are nasty. Women are disgusting. Women are the worst. And I'm just like, okay, but you like fucking them though. You know what I'm saying? That awkward, hey, how you doing, Jenna? And breeze right by her. that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that, you know, Zach cheated on Jenna. Everybody thinks that Jenna is gorgeous. I would love to see this girl up and close and personal. I would love to see that butt that everybody's talking about, because I mean, Jenna is cool. Like, she's not ugly, but I don't see gorgeous. Like, I don't see that. Like, I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. All of the underdogs are kind of like smitten and like become fanboys of the champs. You know, Shane run after Banana and runs after Darrell, and it's like, oh my God, Darrell, I'm so glad you're here. You know, they showed the clip of them on the Road Rules when they were throwing that shit. That was so long ago. OMG, so long ago. But then, you know, it was just interesting. Like, all the champs are like chilling because they don't have to worry about elimination. And they're just having a good time. They're enjoying the pool. They're enjoying the water. But all the while, the underdogs are really walking around like, who we're going to put, who we're going to put, who you going to put, who you going to put, who we're going to put, who we're going to put. Mind you, Ashley can go up. Dario can go up. Everybody can go up, but it's like a team vote for whoever is supposed to go up. So it doesn't matter if you win. If you win, you're not safe. If you win, you're just putting somebody up in elimination. So it's interesting that Ashley's name can be thrown in a hat to go in elimination. That's really, really interesting. I like that twist. When Ashley had to finally pick somebody, or when she had to pick somebody like right on the spot to go in, and she was so flabbergasted and dumbfounded and didn't know what to do, that was hilarious because they really put her on the spot. Usually they have time to like figure it out and understand, like try to figure out what they want to do, but they didn't have the energy or the time to do that. So the fact that she had to abruptly pick was hilarious. Now let's talk about this worth nothing of a meeting that they had. I mean, it's interesting because we were just dealing with these people in the shelter that hated each other and they were gunning for each other, and the rivals were definitely identified, you know, and now they have to be on a team and now they have to work together to win the money at the end. So it's made for great TV. It definitely is made for great TV. But what really blows my mind is how Corey just demolishes Kayla. And I'm just like, damn, son. Kayla gets uber drunk. And I could be a mess when I get drunk. Oh my God. I could be a wreck when I get drunk. But an uber mess when she's drunk. She pulls Corey in the bathroom and she gives him some. And I'm sure she gets a whole heck of what she wants. And, you know, any girl would want to be in that situation. But I believe, if my mind serves me correct, and I know my mind is trash, I believe that Corey did this to a female before. Like, Corey went through issues with a female on his season. That's what, yeah, on his season. I think that's what it was. And I don't think she was as sad as Kayla was, but Corey can easily drop you off. Like, just drop you off like an Uber. Just, okay, time for you to get out my car and give me my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the hardest thing for a female, I feel like. Once you get fucked and then you just get dusted off, that's crazy. But Kayla pissed on herself. And my thing is, I guess I understand why he was looking at her like, yo, you wildin', like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that maybe Kayla had multiple times where she did that and maybe we just didn't see it. But to us, it's like the first time. But he's like, you can't just keep getting blacked out like that. That's terrible. And she pisses in the bed, on her bed, and she lays in her own piss. Crazy way to go out on TV. But at the end of the day, you were drunk. So it's like, it is what it is. We've seen crazy shit when people are under the influence. So control your alcohol. But the way he handles her was so cold. He handled her so cold, talking to Amanda like, oh, well, I mean, and Amanda's like, well, you didn't really like her like that, did you? Nah, I didn't. You know, I was in the shower. I was in the shelter. I was lost and confused. I was losing my mind. That's fucked up, Corey. Fucked up. Like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're the one that got fucked. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if all Kayla had to do was create that same confidence and cockiness that Corey has, and be like, you gave me the dick, so, I mean, it is what it is. You're just in it just like I am, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it would be like, oh, okay, you don't care? Okay, fine, that's cool. doses. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't give the D the power, give the pussy the power, because you know what I'm saying? He gave it to you and you gave it to him. Y'all both gave it to each other, so y'all equally yoked. So don't show him all of that energy and emotion with you crying and shit. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'll give y'all my 3 questions. I think this was an amazing episode. It was really cool to see the champions, and I like how they play with the rules and the banks going to separate accounts, and I like that. And I like how they decide who goes in elimination. Is so awesome. But 3 questions. Number 1, do you think Corey is ever going to be in love? Ever going to be in love in the next couple of years? Number 2, do you think that they had intercourse sex in that shower? And number 3, do you think that Corey should have at least got Kayla out of the bed from laying in her own piss? Leave your answers below this video. Definitely like, share, and comment. And thank you guys for watching. Deuces!